made it, guys, and we made it. We're finally here all together and united at the 5th anniversary of Erih's Work It Out. And I want to grab the opportunity and say a big hello, hoi, hola, privit, labdien, vitam, and herzlich willkommen to all of you across Europe. I know that many of you have been preparing and waiting and practicing to perform here for weeks and months, and good news, in less than an hour, it's finally gonna happen. Until then, I'm gonna be your personal tour guide, if you wanna say so, and navigate you through the event. My name is Suri, I'm a presenter and I'm an actress, and after watching a really cool animated intro, we're gonna meet again in about 30 seconds. Let's go! We are live here in Solingen, broadcasting from the Hendrix Drop Forge, which is one of the anchor points of the European Route of Industrial Heritage, and also a very special kind of museum, because here they not only teach about how they used to produce stuff, they still produce properly to this day. But I don't want to anticipate too much, because later on we're going to learn much more about this historical place. I'd rather use this moment to spill the beans and get you excited for the upcoming hour, because on this little date of ours, we're not only going to learn how to forge scissors, we're also going to have a look behind the scenes and meet the very people that made this event today possible. For example, the musicians who wrote and produced the songs, and the choreographer who came up with this year's dance routine, and also the mastermind, Lisa Budde, who came up with the idea for Work It Out, and many, many more. And we also have a second reporter team at a second location to give you an even broader insight in our rich industrial heritage. But of course, our highlight today, and the very reason why I'm wearing sneaker right now, you can't see that, there you are, is of course our pan-European dance performance at 3 p.m. sharp German time. And this year there will be 25 dance groups performing in 25 different industrial heritage sites to showcase monuments and museums all over Europe. And also there's going to be 11 different countries participating, including Ukraine, despite the horrendous circumstances. It is therefore a very great honor and pleasure that we can dance here with our friends from Ukraine today and showcase once more that Ukraine is a very important and autonomous part of the Europe. Slava Ukraini, glad you have you here. And for the purpose of knowing and seeing and feeling who else is here with us today, at this continental gathering, if you want to say so, we set up a social wall that will collect all of your social media postings on Facebook and Instagram. Just use the hashtag Erih Work It Out and post your pictures of your preparations, your outfit, your location, your moves, and we're going to collect it and put it up on our social wall. With that being said, I want to introduce you to the organization that created this event, and it's the very reason we are all here together at Mixed Up. Erih is the largest tourist information network for industrial heritage in Europe. Since its founding in 1999, it's been growing relentlessly and by now has over 2,000 touristically attractive sites listed on its website. Since October 2014, Erih has been receiving a network funding from the EU's Creative Europe program. And among other things, the funding makes it possible to use the network as a platform for the exchange of experiences on a regional and European level. The idea for Work It Out is a little bit younger. It was just born in 2018, so it's been, as I said, 5 years now of getting together, celebrating, dancing, and learning, and Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset. I've only just now been invited, so I was missing out on the 4 years before that. And I kind of wonder what that looked like, but luckily, we just happened to have a little recap up our sleeves. DJ, roll the clip.
Greet everyone that comes your way. We all united, so do the right thing. Grateful and humble, man. Yeah, that's the way. All colors just fade to gray. We're bros and sisters, cause we all the same. There's so many roads that you could take, and a lot of decisions you need to make. But it's all in your hands. Choose for yourself. You can come from nothing to wealth. European Union's there to help. In reality, man, you can do it yourself.
We gon' work it out. European industry, unity. We gon' work it out. European industry, unity. We gon' work it out. Celebrating European industry, a legacy. Precious common history. We gon' work it out. Meaningful to you and me, yeah, 'cause it's common history. We gon' work it, we gon' work it, we gon' work it out. E is for empowering, U is for us. Means we're all can make it as a unity if we trust in our generation. Let's appreciate us today, 'cause just like every year now it's Industrial Culture Day. Dancing side by side, it's the distance that we fight against. After these hard times, let's get together and unite. There's gonna be a light, putting an to all the fright. Let's hold on together tight, so everything's gonna be alright, alright. We gon' work it, we gon' work it, we gon'
Ah, nice. You're still here. You stuck around. Good decision. I'm glad you're still here because we are going on a little quest, like a little exploration, like Dora the Explorer. I don't know about you guys, but this is the very first time for me that I'm in this place, and I am here for a few hours now, and I keep looking at really cool-looking stuff I don't understand. But fortunately, your tour guide has found herself a tour guide. Friends, meet Jan Nicolaas Pankop. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, hi. My name is Nico Pankop and I'm an educator at the at the Industrial Museum. Hello. I'm glad you are here today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I work here since 2020
Oh, so
as an educator.
kind of like a newbie. But
Yeah.
Can you tell us where we are right now? Where do you
Yeah.
work since 2020? What is this place?
Yeah, it's a drop forge, a former scissors factory, and here scissor blanks were made from. Just one moment, I can show you.
Ooh.
From such pieces of steel.
Yeah.
And in 1986, the Hendrix factory closed down, and then it was continued as a museum. And virtually overnight, the museum, the former employees of the drop forge were museum workers.
And
So, when visitors come here, they can really still experience how the production were carried out here.
So it's not
Yeah.
only like looking at stuff, you can actually see
Yeah.
how it's functioning.
We can still turn on the machines and demonstrate them. I can show you one if you want.
Yes, please. Okay.
Come with me.
This is a straight yes for us. Okay. But are we allowed to like do this? Do we have a permission to just okay?
I think we can make an exception today for you.
Ooh. There we go. And what is rotating right now in front of us?
Yeah, I first.
What does that machine do?
Yeah, this is a splitting press. Yeah, you can take one if you want.
It's very sharp.
Yeah, this.
It cuts the steel?
Yeah, the steel rods over there were cut into small pieces like this, and then these pieces were forged into scissors blanks. Now it's.
You just have it up
caught
your
in-
like.
Yeah, I've got one here, but it's caught in my bag. I show you one. Come with me.
Oh, you have another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot here.
He's like a little magician
We have
just
a lot.
pulling a rabbit out of his jacket. Okay. Ah!
Okay. So it was forged into this, and then it was processed at these machines. For example, the burr was cut off,
Yeah.
and at this machine, the handle, the ring handle, was cut out.
Don't worry.
So the ring handle is called eye in German.
Yeah.
And these small pieces, which are cut out, these are called hole mice.
It's like the little, you know, when you're in a museum and you have little
Yeah.
stands and you can forge it with a little nice, I don't know, giraffe on it or
We
something.
do it here.
You do it.
Yeah, we have a
As a souvenir.
hammer over there, and you can forge it as a souvenir. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what kind of events do you host at this place besides, of course, Work It Out?
Yeah, we have a lot of great offers here for our visitors. If you come here, of course, if you come here and you have a guided tour, of course, you will see the machines, and the children can do something on themselves. They can build a small pocket knife, or they can build a scissor, and if we have larger events, we usually cooperate with partners from the city. For example, next weekend, the students from the local music school will come here and will perform what they have learned in their classes. We will have small and large stages all over the museum, and that is really a great atmosphere there.
And it's a huge place, and
Yeah.
there's so much to discover. It's a never-ending story of just finding stuff and looking at it. And what kind of visitors usually come? Like, do you roughly know how many like regional, national, international guests arrive, and where are they from?
Yeah, the Solingen scissor industry, the cutlery industry, is very famous. So if people come here to Solingen, our museum is something like a must-see program. But yeah, most of our visitors, however, come rather from the vicinity. You see how vivid our museum is, and usually we have a lot of school classes, therefore. Yeah, and many of the visitors come because of our small and large events that we carry out.
Yeah, host occasionally. And I heard that some things are kind of rebuilt right now. What do you have planned for the future with this
I
place?
prepared some
We're both
some notes
prepared.
because of the language, you know. So yeah, of course we can't rebuild here, because this place is true to the original, and we don't want and we can't change it.
Yeah, we don't touch it.
Of course, we are planning to take up some new themes based on our place and our objects to speak about more contemporary themes or more future-oriented themes. Yeah.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so Nico, thank you for showing us
thank you very
one
much.
or two machines in action. And what this place looks like when all the machines are on tour and in action, you'll see right now. A special highlight this year. In addition to our broadcast from Solingen, we have sent another team to a second secret location. No, it's not secret, It's actually the Brickworks Museum in Lage, and some of you might remember it because in 2020, the Brickyard in Lage was the first venue to host a parallel live stream for Work It Out. And back then, roughly 500 visitors arrived in the course of the day, and what it looks like now, we want to find out. Turtle, are you there? Turtle is not there. Turtle is, by the way, actually called Johannes, but I was told I just should keep calling him Turtle. We are currently experiencing some digital failure, but if you are at home as well, don't worry, because this live stream is going to be uploaded to our website and to YouTube, so don't worry, you can see the whole live stream later on. If you also, just like us, have malfunctioning right now. So, Niklas, can we check? Is Turtle ready to okay. Moving on to our dance tutorial. It's the 5th anniversary. As I said, I will just keep dropping that so no one forgets, of the Erih's Work It Out dance festival, I want to call it, and many things have changed over the years. Lots of new stuff, for example, a new location, a new song, a new dance, a new hostess, but some things stay the same. For example, the guys who are responsible for this year's dance choreography. Yet again, Trong and Hai took on the responsibility with a groove dance class and made this happen. And I don't know, by now everyone should know the dance, but this is your final opportunity to have a look and prepare for our dance in roughly half an hour. So let's have a look one final time at the tutorial.
What's up guys, my name is Hai, and in this video I'm going to show you the tutorial for the Work It Out dance for the Erih event 2022. Let's go. So we start with the dance. We have two parts in this choreography and we start with the first one, okay? Start from the ground. The first 8 count, we just go up and you can do whatever you want, fix your head or something. And then going to the right and 10. If we're doing this, we're going right, cross your arms, cross, and left, and stop. We do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And we do this 2 8 counts. That means we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, we're going with the foot, left and right and double. Again, single, single, double. My arms just going up from here. I'm going up, it's like this, left arm and right arm up. And we push to the left and right, double, left and left, right and left and ha. Ha again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. From here on, we're going for the same, left and right and double, and right and left and double. My arms or my shoulders just rolling to the left, right, double, ha, ha, and 5 and 6 and 7 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's do it from the top, super slow. Let's start from the choreography. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, let's do it again. A bit faster.
That was it, the final opportunity to learn the dance, and everyone should be a pro by now. And you know who else is a pro? My team here around me, working relentlessly to make this event fucking awesome. So now we're actually able to see Turtle in Lage, and now we're gonna finally switcheroo over there.
Thank you, Zuri, for heading over to us. You heard right, my name is Turtle, and I'm standing here at Lage. This beautiful place is actually a museum for brickworks and a great industrial site, as you can see. As you can see, also the weather is great. We have lots of people behind me who are looking forward to this great event, and of course the dance choreo, who is going to take place in a few minutes. And I will show you a little bit around the area. So Jonas at the camera. with us, and maybe we can find someone who can tell us a little bit more about this dance choreo, because as you can see, the red hats are everywhere at this area, and there is Josephine from Flow Studio, and one of your dance groups is here and well prepared for the dance choreo, which is going to take place in a few minutes. So maybe you can tell us something about the dance, the choreo. How was it for you working this out? And yeah, so
Hey.
tell us something.
Hey, thank you. Nice to meet you. And yeah, we had this nice choreo to prepare, and we have a dance school with children, adults, teenagers, and we just learned it in many groups. So maybe you can see some of the dancers are still kids, and some of them are grown-ups. So yeah, we just learned it in every course, and now we come together and dance it all together.
And is it the first time for you taking part at Erih Work It Out?
Oh no, we joined in the first year when it took place. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, and we came here every year.
Great. And how can you tell us something about the dance? Like for this year's choreo, is it harder than the years before, or how would you say that?
Oh, for us it was quite easy to say. Yeah, it was easy for us to learn. Also, the kids were able to learn it very fast. Yeah, so it was easy. Easier than in the last years.
So how long did it take until everything was perfect? Because as a dancer, I guess it's all about perfection and connecting the different moves. And yeah, how long did you train for this?
We started after the summer break, and I think it was 1 month. Yes. And first we trained only in the small groups, and last week we had one training with all together. Yeah.
I think it would take longer for me to learn all the dance moves. But how many people are gonna dance here in a few minutes?
We came with about 50 dancers, and there are some other dance schools also joining, and I think altogether we are 90 people.
That's huge. So 90 people here having a big dance fun. And my last question for you is, you took place at the Erih Work It Out some years now. Which colorway of the hats do you like best?
Okay, for me the best is actually this year, because yeah, I like the red and it's not so squeaky colored, so yeah, I like it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Josephine. And as you heard, red is the color of the day. And now I head over to Solingen, and it won't be the last part for us here at Lage, but for now, back to Zuri.
No. No, it's not the last we've seen of Turtle and Lager. Isn't it incredible to see that this event that takes place around me here in Solingen is actually taking place in so many different locations in Lager and in 25 other cities all around Europe, in Ukraine, in Poland, in Spain, in Portugal, in England, and the list is so long, in Latvia. I know you guys are watching right now. And it's just like Troy and Gabriella said in High School Musical, we're all in this together. But instead of throwing our graduation caps in the air, we have our Erih hats, not only in red, we actually have many colors, because the attentive viewer will know this from the clips. Each and every year we had a different colored hat. But this year, since it's the 5th anniversary and we want to celebrate all of the colors and all of the years we had, we're just gonna choose which one we're gonna wear today. So while I'm choosing my favorite color, you're gonna see the next clip. Hello, it's green, guys. You might have known from my shirt already that green is my favorite color. And next up, I'm gonna be joined on stage, and I'm very happy to see them here. I'm gonna be joined by Christiane Baum and Dr. Walter Hauser. He's a director of, hello. Just grab a seat, I wanna say. There's There's no seats. So as I said, Christiane Baum, you are the Secretary General of Erih, and Dr. Walter Hauser, you are the Director of the Rheinisch Industrial Museums and Erih board member. So nice to have you here. I want to ask you right in the beginning, you are like the founding fathers somehow of this event. How does it feel to be here, to experience this and witness your project, your baby coming to life?
It's incredible to be here for a fifth time with Work It Out. And like 6 years ago, we discussed in the board, we want to do something really new, something which brings people to these sites which have never been there. And we thought a lot of different things, what to do, and when came this idea with dance. It was discussed. We weren't not at all sure if this will work out. And it worked out. And first we did, perhaps if it worked out, we repeat it once, and then twice, and now it's the fifth time. And it's incredible, it's great, and it worked out. Dance and music, it links people, and this is what Erih is about.
Yeah, I think in the beginning we did not expect it to work that well. We created the idea in 2018 for the European Cultural Heritage Year, which was dedicated to young people, kids and teens, and that's why we thought about what do they like, and we thought, okay, it's music, it's dance, it's video taking, it's social media, and how can we combine it in one event? And so we thought this is a good idea, and now as it's the 5th edition, it seems to be a success story.
Yeah, and Work It Out is not your only project. It's actually one of a few projects that are targeted to the young generation. What is Erih actually doing, and what exactly are you working for and on?
Oh God, how much time do we have?
Enough.
Okay, we are linking our common European history of industrialization and the remains of it, the industrial culture, what we can see at Visit today, tell an exciting story of what happened in Europe in the different countries. And our approach is to create common projects. A very important target group when you look at kids and teenagers is also school classes, so we're doing a lot of programs for schools and teachers to work on, and really to tell the common story of our European history. Since 2019, we are also a cultural root of the Council of Europe, which I think also helps a little bit explaining the experience of this European common history. So yeah, that's our task, to promote as many industrial sites as possible and to raise the awareness for this very interesting history we have.
And why is it so important, this topic of industrial heritage, especially to let young people find an interest in it?
If you want to understand what shaped our mindset, our society, what we are today, we have to go to these sites. These sites, these locations are the places where our modern society was built upon. And it's an European story, and what we are showing with Erih is the links between all these sites, because it's one common European story, very strong linkages, and we make it visible with Erih. Of course, we link not only the sites, we link the people. So we meet, we exchange knowledge, and try to tell the story to Europe, to all of Europe. This is our story, and perhaps the most important story we have to tell.
Yeah, you're linking people, you're linking sites. How many locations are part of Erih right now?
So if you look to a website, it's the largest website of a cultural network. It's about 2,000 sites. You can see at the website, we have around 400 active members, and we have around 100 anchor points, the most important site, like this is an anchor point of the Erih network. So it's a huge network.
And since it's working so well, especially this program, this event, what are the plans for the future, especially in regard to what's next in other events for the young generation and Erih?
Yeah, we are thinking of developing more ideas for kids and teenagers, maybe some more school programs. We also think about doing a relaunch of Work It Out. After now having 5 years Work It Out, we want to discuss with the partners, is it still the right format? Do we need to adapt something? And are boys also attracted by dancing, or only girls? I mean, when we look at the videos, we see a mixture of boys and girls, but we had some voices in our network who said, okay, maybe we should do something about soccer or so. I'm not so sure if we still dance next year. So I think we will see what we develop for next year then. And yeah, we have some more ideas like Erih on Tour, which is also dedicated to assist traveling and visiting different sites. And maybe this could also be interesting for school classes if we support them by visiting like partner sites in different countries.
It's going to be excited. Like, oh, no, you want to say something? I saw that in your eyes.
We are thinking about how to tell, we are telling stories here. And also we are thinking at the moment how to tell perhaps different stories, our stories. For example, what you see here, this is the past. And we also want to talk about the future, because we think that these are the right sides to think about the future. And we all know lots of things have to change with the future. And here are the sites where industrialization came from, and all the problems we have with industrialization today, we can understand here, and we can here use these sites to talk about how we can make it different, perhaps. So these are kinds of new questions which we are addressing now at the moment together. We are meeting in a conference in Luxembourg next month, for example, and discuss these kind of new narratives, looking not only into the past, but linking the past and the future of Europe.
I'm really excited to see what Work It Out 2.0 is going to look like next year. And thank you for being here, but you didn't come empty-handed. We're not only here talking, you also brought a little clip for us, and we'll look at this now.
The history of industry is part of our European identity. Nothing has shaped Europe as much as the Industrial Revolution.
Together we stand.
Industrial heritage is diversity. Industrial heritage is adventure. Industrial heritage is fascination. Industrial heritage is our DNA. The Industrial Revolution changed the face of the earth. Today, the mighty factory sites of former times are exciting witnesses to our shared past. Where once armies of workers gathered for their daily shift, now fascinating places that thrill their visitors. Where is the first factory in history located? The largest steam engine ever constructed. The once most modern coal mine in the world. Along the European route of industrial heritage, Erih. Erih brings industrial heritage to life. With us, you can explore Europe's industrial heritage at over 2,000 locations on the European route of industrial heritage. Erih, one network, many facets. The backbone of the route is formed by the anchor points, each with their unique attraction. Regional routes open up outstanding European industrial landscapes. And the histories of different industries reveal surprising and exciting cross-connections on our European theme routes. Return to our roots. Visit the European route of industrial heritage. Erih, European route of industrial heritage.
Guys, while you were watching this blockbuster, I was checking our social wall, and I want to remind you, you can still post your pictures and your dances and your preparations right now with the hashtag Erih Work It Out, and tag your location so we know where you are all over the continent. And yeah, in case any one of you has the memory capacity of Dory from Finding Nemo. I will repeat, post, just keep swimming, just keep posting, just keep posting. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Don't switch the camera while I'm swimming. And now I want to take the time and paddle back to our two heads of groove dance classes, Hai and Trong, which are unfortunately not able to be here today and be part of this event they were working for, actually, because they have this tiny little thing called German championships they have to attend right this second, but we'll turn a blind eye this time. So, okay, that's the first strike. But, of course, they wouldn't let us be here without at least a little message via video. Let's see what they have to tell us.
What's up, everybody? My name is Trong.
Yes, my name is Sai, and we are the owners of Groove Dance Classes.
Yes, we are the hip hop dance school located in Frankfurt. And yeah, he's the choreographer
For the Erih event, like the last 5 years.
Yeah, and so we worked together with Erih for more than 5 years now. We had a really fun time, good time. And this time we want to show you a bit around in our dance school.
Yes.
So that you can have a small look how it looks here. Here, for example, is our entrance. Yeah, when the students come, we welcome them here.
So I'm sitting here.
Hello, hi.
Hi, what's up?
Yes, and here, by the way, our Instagram counter, so follow us on Instagram. And yeah, I want to tell you some things. Our dancers that always dance in the video clips are from our competition team. We have a team that compete every year in national and international competitions. So here you can see some of our trophies. Yes. So here is our dance floor 2.
It's a smaller one.
We have 2 dance rooms where we daily teach a lot of classes. And yeah, now I show you our first dance floor. You can
Follow us.
walk around. Here are some groove clothes, yeah, for the winter. Students also have them. And yeah, let's go to the big room. That's our dance floor 1. This dance room you may recognize. We always do our tutorials.
Yes,
here.
so that's me standing in front of the mirror and do the tutorials.
Yes, so maybe I can tell you guys
Yes.
something about the choreography and how he does it.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I try to create like an easy choreo that everyone can catch it, and I bring some industrial moves into the dance. And yeah, so the hardest part is for me is to create the easy choreo, but in the same time it has to look very cool and difficult. Yeah, that was the hardest part for me, but everyone did a great job, and I'm looking forward to see a lot of views
Yes.
in the future.
And the best part really of this Erih is always at the end of the year when we can see all of the videos from the schools. We are really proud how they work, and they really do like really professional videos, and we are always amazed to see
Yeah, very good job.
what is capable. So I would say, see you guys.
Yes.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, and good luck to you guys at the German Championships right now. We're thinking of you. So, guys, next. When I was preparing for this event, I was told that this is gonna be for kids and teenagers and young adults, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna be the oldest, I'm gonna be like this fierce leader of this young, dynamic, energetic group of people. And little did I know that I'd also be the fierce leader of an old, energetic, dynamic group of women. Guys, meet the Flomis. I hate that I didn't come up with that name. The Flotte Omis. I have a really hard time to translate it into English. I was actually asking my friends for help, and they were just laughing, and then followed by cluelessness, because you just can't. It's such a unique name. I love it. You can roughly translate it to slaying grannies or dazzling grannies. And here we are with Mrs. König. I'm going to switch to German now and try to translate. Hallo, Frau König, ich wollte Sie fragen. Ach, das ist deins. Suri, ja, ich habe ja mein eigenes Mikrofon hier an der Nase hängen. So, wie kommt ihr hier hin? Also du bist ja nicht alleine da, du bist ja dann auch noch mit einer ganzen Gang. Wo sind die denn? Haben die sich versteckt?
Also wir sind, denke ich, entdeckt worden vor 3 Jahren. Da haben wir hier schon mal getanzt und dieses Mal sind wir eingeladen worden. Also beim ersten Mal hat es unsere Trainerin umgesetzt und dieses Mal sind wir hier eingeladen worden. Ja.
So I was asking how they ended up here at the Erih Work It Out event, and Frau König, Mrs. König just told me that they were actually, you were invited to this place. First your dance teacher got you the invitation and now people call you, so you can come by. Yeah. So you're in a dance, du bist in einer Tanzgruppe mit deinen Freundinnen, ja, oder was macht ihr für einen Sport?
Also wir tanzen, die Gruppe heißt Flomis und wir tanzen, also Jazz-Tanz für Frauen über 55. So, und die 55 ist auch nur eine Schlagzahl, weil wir sind jetzt alle schon über 60 und die älteste ist 88.
Okay, wow. So they are in a dance class together. It's for women above the age of 55, but they're actually ranging from 60 to 88 is the oldest.
88, yeah.
And you speak English.
Yeah, a little bit.
And they do jazz dance and what else? What kind of dances?
Jazz dance? Jazz dance.
Jazz dance, yeah. So
aber wir machen auch Körperschulung, einiges aus dem Ballett.
So like ballet,
ja,
and some
also, ne, die
workout for
ja,
the general fitness.
Ja, genau.
Ah.
Und am Schluss dann auch ein bisschen aus dem Yoga. Zum Dehnen und zum Entspannen.
I kind of want to see you do a yoga pose right now, but this is probably too much, right? Möchtest du eine Yoga-Pose mal vormachen?
Nein,
I know, because
das ist alles auf dem Boden. Dann
okay, because I play an 18-year-old figure ice skater in German television, and sometimes I have to do those poses where like this, and then you have to have the balance and like that. But yeah, this is just me. You can teach me at some point. You're probably better at it than me. So what connects you and your whole dance group with the Gesangsschmiede Solingen? Also was verbindest du oder verbindet euch mit der Gesangsschmiede?
Ja, ich bin ja ein Solinger Kind, Solingen geboren und nie weggekommen. Ich habe immer hier gelebt und meine Großeltern waren, mein Großvater war Schläger einer alten Industriefirma, die jetzt nicht mehr gibt. Meine Großmutter war auch eine Leberfrau und habe davon natürlich viele Geschichten in Erinnerung. Und unserem Museum Wipper-Kotten und auch dem Walkhauser Kotten sind wir auch sehr zugetan. Also.
So, she's a kid of Solingen, she's a child of Solingen. She was born here and her parents are also working, or used to work at in the industrial sites. So we are starting from the very young age, really close to this kind of, oh, dang it, the stuff, and this connects you to the Gesangsschmiede, and we are connecting right now to Turtle, back to In Lage. Thank you very much. We're gonna see her and her friends dance in like 5 minutes, so we'll be back. And now back to you, Turtle.
Here at Lage, so the weather is still nice, and Erih is all about industrial heritage, and that's why we are here at this great museum about brickworks. And as you can see behind me, you see these squares of clay lying there on the floor, and that's actually how bricks used to be made 100 years ago. Of course, now you all in your buildings don't live in this kind of brickwork, but it's still interesting, and that's why I go to Johanna. Jonas, please come with us. Johanna, you work here at this museum, and maybe you can tell us, since you are an expert in this field of industry, maybe we can talk about how these bricks used to be made that many years ago, and maybe how the industrial culture and the brickyards evolved and developed over the years.
Okay, yes. Hello. So we're at the former brickworks of Lage, and the bricks here were produced between 1909 and 1979, and they only started producing them with machines in the 1920s. So before that, everything was made by hand, and this is what we are showing today my colleagues.
Okay, how does it work? We have a quick look because we have to watch the time because our dance is going to start. But nonetheless, we want to see how it works. So you see the two guys here working with the clay and forming it to squares. Maybe you can tell us.
They have wooden molds and they throw the clay into the molds so all the air gets out so they can be burned without breaking. And they throw the clay in it and they lay it on the floor. So the bricks are drying. They have to dry about 14 days before they can be baked.
Okay, that's really nice. Jonas, maybe you can head over with the camera. The sun is coming, so maybe you have to adjust the lighting a little bit. But maybe while we are having a look on these bricks, can you tell us how high is the temperature in this, in which the bricks are burned?
It's about 1,000 degrees Celsius. They used to be burned with like the little oven over there, but here they also have a brick ring kiln, it's called, and you can see the chimney. This is where they were burned here, and we also use it once a year for 5 days in a row. We burn bricks here with the kiln still. This is very exciting.
That's really interesting. And over the years, everything developed and bigger machines came into play, right?
Yes. In the 20s, they bought a steam engine and they started producing with machines. And then in the 1950s, they also bought an engine which runs with diesel. So everything got a little quicker and they didn't need as many people to produce bricks. Yes.
Perfect. And quick is the right word. We give back quickly to Solingen because our dance is gonna start. Back to Zuri.
3 minutes left, guys. So the clock is ticking. Everyone's getting a little bit nervous. I just want to take the opportunity and make you aware of the competition we're hosting again this year, because every location is filming their dance and then load it up, and then you can vote on the Facebook and the Instagram pages of Erih which dance you like the most. And then the 3 winners gonna have some amazing prizes. Voting starts on the 23rd of September and ends on the 27th. So don't forget to vote. And now we're gonna have a look because our people are getting ready. Fun fact, the oldest dancing person today is 84 and the youngest is just 6. So, hello guys. Oh, can I come in here? There we are in another, whoa, this got a little bit crowded. Hello guys, are you nervous? Everyone's already like in position. Stretching is over. Maybe this, are you guys the parents? Seid ihr die Eltern? Alle anfeuern heute? Wie lange haben die Kinder sich jetzt vorbereitet? How long did the kids prepare? 3 Tage oder 3 Wochen, Leute? Yeah, weeks. It's not a last minute thing. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna squeeze into here. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to touch. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to walk here with the camera. Catch me, Sepp. Catch me. Hi, guys. Wie seid ihr nervös? Oh, da ist die Tanztrainerin. Ihr habt das hier vorbereitet. So, okay, sind aber ganz schön viele. Wo sind die Flomis? In der letzten Reihe. Komm, da müssen wir einmal hinzeigen. Die wollen sich da verstecken. Ne, da sind die Flomis. Okay, wir beginnen jetzt hier mit unserer letzten Minute. Wer traut sich denn vor die Kamera von euch? Ich will keinen zwingen. Du? Nein? Okay, leider so schüchtern hier aber heute. Ich habe ja den Tanz auch mit vorbereitet. I was actually practicing this dance. I will just jump in. You're not gonna see me. Oh, damn it. Is it red? No, it's not red, right? Okay. Okay. Wait, so I can just, yes. So you're not gonna see me when I keep dancing with you, but the focus obviously gonna be on the kids tonight. Everyone's preparing in Latvia, in England, in Portugal, in Poland, and now we're almost there. We're all united in this position right now, starting the song in 15 seconds. Wollt ihr den Countdown mit mir runterzählen von 10? Dann fangen wir jetzt gleich an. The countdown starts at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Together we stand, the values we share now unite us in a way we should care about. Our duty is now to never stop thinking about a relation so profound we couldn't do without. Look around where you're at and what has been there. Let's go day by day, more aware. Let's not forget what has been done. Work it out together as one. Today we are joined to cherish our past, individually coined what together now lasts. Promising ways in the future ahead. We are already at it, just don't forget the path. Look around where you're at and what has been there. Let's go day by day, more aware. Let's not forget what has been done. Work it out together as one. Like-minded community, harmony, prosperity, industrial heritage, still in modern day society. Undeniably, we stay closely in diversity, 'cause we know our oneness comes from a great variety. Together we shine, together we won't resign. European Union's gonna stay yours and mine, together as one.
That's it, guys! That was the European Dance Performance 2022! Yeah! Blommies, you rocked it! That was nice. No. Great! Perfect. Everything's fine? Guys, Danny! Great job. Oh my God, how was it, guys? Okay, an extra special, big loud applause for these people, right? One more time, guys. One more. Look at these people here. What a great location, what a sunny day. This was it. Oh, I see sweat, I see people sweating. That was actually quite exhausting, right, guys? Okay, 5 minutes. This is, oh, now it's very, very silent. Are you waiting for me? So, yeah, guys, we're gonna go. Wie mochtest du das? Hattest du Spaß? Du warst in der ersten Reihe. Warst du gar nicht nervös?
Nein, war ich nicht.
Hast du dich streiten müssen, um in der ersten Reihe stehen zu dürfen, oder wollte kein anderer?
Nein.
Dann haben wir gesagt, du gehst nach vorne. Und du? Ich habe dich auch ganz vorne tanzen sehen, in der ersten Reihe. Schon mutig.
Ja.
Du weißt schon, dass sich gerade Leute in ganz Europa gesehen haben, ne? Oder wird dir das jetzt erst klar? Nicht nur. Das Selbstbewusstsein hätte ich gerne gehabt in dem Alter, wirklich. Ich hätte da ganz hinten hinter den Flomis noch gestanden, aber naja. Okay, Leute, ich möchte dann... I need to switch back to English, guys. Not everyone speaks German. I want to remind you of the social wall, because I know that not only these guys had an amazing dance performance on a great location, but also in 25 different sites we had a dance, and probably some of you at home just load it up and post it on Facebook, Instagram, and we're gonna put it on our social wall, and then we're gonna see what happened. And maybe you're lucky and you're gonna win the competition. You're gonna be one of the 3 favorite dances, and we're gonna know on the 27th of September, because that's when voting closes. Now, we've been talking about talking about, and with so many people who are responsible for this event, like the choreographers, the dancers, and the mastermind behind it, we didn't talk about the song yet, because the song is different every year. It has industrial elements to it, and this year's song was contributed by Dennis Loos. Dennis Loos is a 20-year-old guy who's from Frankfurt originally and who's studying audio production in Berlin right now. And he's unfortunately not going to be able to be here right now, but he said he mixed some hip-hop with industrial sounds inspired by the European anthem Ode an die Freude by Friedrich Schiller. And it's usually young artists we choose to do this, and the singer, this very raspy, dark voice you hear in that song, is actually an 18-year-old young lady from Frankfurt called Martina Pereda, and they know each other from high school. She's a high school graduate, and they know each other from school in Frankfurt. And I know that she was actually a little bit nervous because of the language barrier. She wasn't sure if she could actually pull it off singing in English. And you guys, you just heard it. It's incredible. So Martina, if you see that, great freaking job. Dennis is a music enthusiast for 10 years now. And I wanna just read out some of the lyrics they wrote for this year's song. Together as one, together we stand. Like-minded community, harmony, prosperity, industrial heritage still in modern day society. Undeniably, we stay closely in diversity, because we know our oneness comes from great variety. Let's not forget what has been done. Work it out together as one. This is this year's song by Dennis Loos and Martina Pereda. Great job. I have an earworm actually. It's stuck inside my head for years now. Or for weeks. Okay, years is a little bit too much. It's not that old. He did the song last year as well. And maybe he's going to do the next song for next year. We don't know. But here you can see him. Isn't it incredible? At such young age. Such great talent. Thank you, Dennis Loos, for this great contribution to this event and Work It Out. And now I have a very special guest. I was able to talk to her for a few minutes now already, and I want to welcome Elisabeth Budde to the stage, the one and only, the mastermind behind the idea. It's all coming out of this brain. Lisa, welcome to the stage. How did you? We just had the dance. How are you feeling now?
It was so great to see all the young people dancing so
and
together, and the Flomies,
84.
And the end of this wonderful hall here in Solingen. So it was really a good atmosphere. So don't you think so?
I loved it. I love the place as well. I'm from the Ruhrgebiet, which is an industrial heritage in itself, actually. So I was kind of growing up like that. I moved away, and now coming back is actually quite, I don't know, it gives me life. It was really nice, and everyone had so much fun, and it's such a good spirit here. I know it's going to be the same in the other locations right now. So, but I want to know more about how this actually came to life. So tell me, how did you come up with the idea?
Okay, so we thought about what a young generation would love and to get interested in industrial heritage. So after something that children and young people from 10 to 20 years old could be exciting about, and we quickly got into music, and including hip-hop and street dance. So we found flash mob would be a very nice idea, flash mobs in streets, squares, and so on. There's a very famous flash mob in Antwerp, in the main station. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So with a lot of people in that all main station, was a great thing. So the basic idea then become a good song with a suitable choreography that is easy to learn, like we saw today. So, and when there is dancing at many places in Europe, in the industry all over, like in a flash mob, the song connects the action and is fun, of course. And the exchange through social media is important for this, with photos and videos and each performance. And the video editing then creates visible connections between the international participants with images from all locations in Europe. So that is the solution.
Wow, yeah, I was just picture you sitting there like, how could I make like young people interested in industrial heritage? And then you come up with this like 4-page master plan, like a whole novel. But how was this idea received back then, 5 years ago, when you just started to like pitch it to the people?
So they accepted very well. So a lot of people, they accompanied us. We had 30 industrial locations from 9 countries in the first year, and in the second year there were 5,000 dancers. That were really a lot. And in the third years we had 14 countries in Europe. It's going on better and better.
And where did you find all the young participants and actors, like for the music, for the social media, for the choreography?
We a little bit looked around the scene, and mostly in Frankfurt and Berlin. And for the first time, we worked together with Paul and friends. They were very young, just went to school, and they made this EDM music. That means electronic dance music.
I know.
So you heard it before in that.
I've heard about it.
Cut.
Yeah.
So and in 2020 we worked together with Aaron. His stage name is Frost E. He's American. I think you hear it a little bit from his voice. And this was very hip hop. So and also very nice. And the last 2 years, like you said and showed before, it was Dennis Loos, and he is more coming from classical music.
But like he incorporated some of the hip-hop elements into the industrial sound.
And we also wanted them to have industrial noises inside the song, and in the beginning, for the first 4th times, we had this European song, European hymn inside. So once you heard it a little bit more, once not so much more the industrial noises. So that's what was, they were free to create whatever they wanted.
Yeah, and you switch it up.
Yeah.
What was your highlight, or some of the highlights from the past 5 years here?
Yes, one highlight was.
Look at her face. You think about it, and she's like smiling.
Smiling. It was in the second year. There were 1,000 dancers in one huge hall in Narvik, Norway, in the North Museum. That was so amazing. And the other thing was these rope dancers on the transmission mast of the radio station in Grimpton, Sweden, who were circled and filmed with a drone. That were really fantastic.
Wait, you mean up there?
Up there, so very high. So I was so astonished to see that. So it was really a great
I have an idea. This stunt combined with the Flomies next year, this is gonna happen. Frau König! Okay, I'm gonna pitch that idea and like after the show.
Nice. Yeah,
God. Okay, but finally, last question: what are the wishes and challenges for a sequel?
For sequels, I would like that more locations will register and then be discovered by the younger generation, and not being deterred by difficult conditions, as in the Ukraine, where the industrial site of Kryvyi Rih is once again dancing along with the coking plant and museum. This is so amazing that they can do that this year. And that Work It Out can be realized on a very small scale or as a large event. This is open, how the sites will do that, and contributes to a sense of community for a common, solidary Europe.
And you can even take part at home, just from your living room, and load it up on our social wall. This is my 5th reminder now, so do it.
So don't forget this Erih Work It Out hashtag in your location, like we have here Solingen or Lager or whatever, or Grimpton or Narvik and so on.
Southampton.
And Southampton, yes. And then we have the hashtag Creative Europe and hashtag Push Boundaries and several other hashtags from all over the world.
Perfect. So I'm gonna say thank you, Lisa.
Thank you,
I'm gonna rush you from the stage now a little bit because
Yes.
I was rushing earlier. Turtle in Lage. We cut him short. I want to give him the time to actually
him live.
go
Yes.
live and show us what they've done. So Turtle, take it
Yes,
home.
thank you.
Bye, Lisa.
Wow, that was impressive. What a performance. All over Europe, dancers have celebrated Erih Work It Out and performed this nice dance. And also here at Lage, 90 people gathered here together and danced with their red hats on. And now I'm here with Jan Grote, and he's working here at this museum, at this industrial site. Jan, maybe tell us, what are you doing here? And of course, how did you feel about this event?
Hi, I'm Jan. I'm the museum assistant. I'm very glad to be a part of it again. It's the 5th time. We have 3 dance schools, local dance schools to be here. All ages, from the little to 18, 20 years. Very good. Impressive when all dancers move together.
Nice, and you built a little nice event around that. I see there are many people here. You can see how bricks used to be made. We talked about it some minutes before, and you get some of the delicious cake you have here. You serve it here. I tried it actually 2 years ago, and. Yeah, it's really nice, and you see the weather is really perfect. Maybe you can tell us something about this museum site and the industrial site. What is the story of this old brickyard here in Lage?
The site is a family-led brickwork company. It was founded around the 19th century, beginning of the 19th century. Here were made bricks in the 2 ways. Once with the hand, in German it's called Handstrich.
We've seen that.
And the industrial version. Once a year we produce 15,000 bricks with the industrial machines we have left here. And yeah, you can inform the visitors. We are informed about the history, the company, but also about the influence of the city Lage, and what's the greater context with all the brickwork companies in Germany. Because this is one of 10,000 brickwork companies there was once in Germany.
I think most of the people never thought about how these bricks are made, where also today many people are living inside. And when I guess you have tried it by yourself to form these squares of clay. How is it? It's a kind of a strong physical work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard, really hard work. Our employees here, if they try to make on historical documents how fast ago the handmade bricks were made. Today we are not possible to do this. Yeah. It's also for the hands and the skin. It's if you do this the whole year, your skin gets a bit brushy, so it's not no good feeling on the skin.
So really tough work.
Yeah. Really tough. You can't do it until 60. This is not.
Yeah. I see. And then the use of machines accelerated the whole industry, and that's what we can see in the building over this side. Maybe the camera can head over. It's not working at the moment, but I think it's used to be working until the 70s or something.
Until the 70s here were produced bricks. Then it was a lost place for some time, and in the 80s the Landschaftsverband Westfalen-Lippe planned to build this as a museum.
Oh, that's really nice. So my last question is, how do you feel about this project, Erih Work It Out? So bringing together dance and industrial culture, like you celebrated for many years now here at Lage. What is your feeling about that? How do we match these both words?
In my opinion, it's very, very important to get the younger people in the museum. We also tried it with our actions and workshops and with Erih we also get an event where we can
access these young people.
Access these young people.
Yeah, and I think as we could see, that worked out really well. And now I'm give back to Solingen. Thanks for heading over to us here at Lage, and I wish you a nice rest of the event. And say thank you. And back to Zuri.
Yeah, thank you, Turtle. Have a great rest of the day. I see it's a sunny day. I'm a little bit jealous, but yeah, it's nice too. And believe in yourself. This is the name of the dance studio of a very, very important person of today, because I'm gonna look for her. I don't quite know where's she? Elenita. I'm sorry, Elenita. I'm coming for you. She's the one who practiced the dance with roughly 40 children here. The Flomies did a practice by themselves. Elenita didn't practice the Flomies as well. Hello, there they are, everyone. I don't know, you look so cute. I need to come on, guys. One more time for you guys. It's good. This is for you, Elenita. This is like your little, I don't know, you're like a little family, I want to call them, with the cool sunglasses. Wait. These are your friends? Hello, Dani, I see you again. So, is that your first time joining Erih's Work It Out? Or was it like a world premiere for the Believe in Yourself Dance Studio? Or was it like your second, third time?
Also ich habe letztes Jahr mitgemacht, allerdings bei Art Off. Ich war da Trainerin und er hatte mich auch gefragt, ob ich daran teilnehmen möchte. Und letztes Jahr waren wir auch hier in Solingen und das war auch schon ein Erfolg letztes Jahr. Das war wirklich mega und die Kinder haben das heute auch wieder getoppt.
Art of Soul, yeah. It's not the first time. Okay. Everyone's having such a good time. Why would you stop? So it's not the first time. It's the first time for her with this Believe in Yourself studio. It was Arts Off, genau. Art Off last year. Also in Solingen. It was amazing. It was just as amazing as today, I bet. You keep coming back, right? Next year?
Klar, natürlich, auf jeden Fall.
So, and how did you guys like the choreography? Was it like easier or harder than last time? War es schwieriger, die Choreografie?
Also ich muss sagen, letztes Jahr fand ich die ein bisschen schwieriger, dieses Jahr fand ich leichter und auch angenehmer, muss ich sagen.
Ja?
Ne? Ja, also auf jeden Fall. Dieses Jahr haben die das auch direkt gut gemeistert und die konnten auch direkt besser mitzählen und letztes Jahr war ein Tick wirklich schwerer, aber sonst alles super.
Okay, so apparently last year's choreography was a little bit harder, and now it was really easy to count on the steps, and everyone was grooving with it and vibing and just feeling the song, feeling the dance. Würdet ihr das bestätigen? War das dieses Jahr leichter oder letztes Jahr leichter? Letztes Jahr war leichter?
Echt?
Oh, hier, guck mal, Madame in der ersten Reihe mit dem Selbstbewusstsein von einer 50-Jährigen sagt, letztes Jahr war leichter.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone but her thinks it was easier this year. And okay, and did you use the tutorial from Frankfurt? Also habt ihr das Tutorial aus Frankfurt benutzt oder habt ihr es auf dem Fernseher gezeigt und dann?
Nee, ich habe das eigentlich aus dem Fernseher, also YouTube haben wir das. Tatsächlich, ich habe das auch dann immer weitergeschickt und dann haben wir immer in den Proben fast jede Stunde wirklich eine halbe Stunde dafür geprobt und ja, und die haben das dann auch schön zu Hause fleißig weitergeübt. Ne?
Ach so yeah, they used obviously they used the tutorial not only in the classes but at home as well. So everyone had the YouTube link and could just practice in the kids room back at home. And yeah, how did you like the freestyle part at the end? So, wie war denn der Freestyle-Teil am Ende? War der kompliziert? Habt ihr den gemocht oder tanzt ihr lieber nach Choreografie? Was meinst du?
Also wir fanden den alle eigentlich total toll und die Kinder haben das eigentlich direkt auch vorgeschlagen, was wir da am besten machen können und konnten sich auch direkt wiedersehen, wie die Schritte dann nochmal machen und also ich fand den Freestyle wirklich angenehm. Ne? Man ist dann von diesem ganzen Choreo-Teil, ist man dann irgendwie ein bisschen erlöst und dann kann man auch den eigenen Stil reinbringen. Ne?
Und welchen Stil tanzt ihr normalerweise bei euch in der Klasse?
Also meine Kids, die tanzen Latin Moves, das ist ja so wie Zumba Kids. Ne?
Wow.
Und genau, und meine Großen machen auch Latin Moves, Body Workout, genau. Und wir mischen halt ein bisschen, ne? Auch von dem Hip-Hop und Freestyle, also
war das jetzt nicht ganz weit weg von eurem eigentlichen Tanz?
Nein, auf jeden Fall nicht.
So they usually dance Latin moves, is that the called?
Genau.
And what they did today wasn't too far away from it, so it was kind of like a home run for them. Okay, Elenita, thank you very much. Is she the best teacher?
Danke,
Is she the best teacher? Give it up for Elenita one more time. Thank you. We see you next year.
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
We see them next year again, maybe in Solingen, maybe somewhere else. Okay, guys. I'm gonna force myself through the crowd again because it's almost 3:30. That means we're almost at the end of this event. I can't believe how fast I was. I was a little bit nervous that I don't know, that something's going wrong, but time flies when you have fun, right? And here we are, it's already over, waiting for weeks and months, and now it's just poof like that, vorbei. But I can't say goodbye to you guys in all of Europe without saying thank you to so many people, actually so many people that I need to read it out from my card. I can't memorize it even as an actress, it's too much. So I want to thank you, starting with the Gesangsschmiede Solingen, obviously in person with Mrs. Scheder and Mr. Pankop. Nico, you did a great job showing us the little things and explaining everything, and even the little cards. Loved it. And then moving on to, of course, our second location in Lage and Turtle and the manager, Willi Kulke, Mr. Grote. Thank you for the organization and taking part of it. And of course, our musician, Dennis Loos, Martina Pereda, Groove dance classes who are hopefully winning titles right now at the German Championships. We're thinking of you. And thank you to all the dancers, everyone who participated here in the location, in Lage, and all over Europe. And of course, even the people at home who are dancing, and the members of Erih, the whole team of Whitefield. Niklas, I know you had a hard time managing me before that. Thank you for your patience. And the whole team behind the cameras and technology and the light department, everyone who was working relentlessly here today and the days and weeks before. Obviously, Lisa Budde, thank you very much. It was great being here with you. And then also the agency, Transparent Design. And thank you to all supporters of the EU Creative Europe. EU Creative Europe, yeah. That's it, guys. We're gonna see each other again today from now in 1 year, maybe, with a purple hat then, this time. I'm Suri and I'm out. Bye. Okay.
Individually coined, what together now lasts. Promising ways in the future ahead. We are already at it, just don't forget the path. Look around where you're at and what has been there.